Hello everyone. Today we will have a GeoGuessr activity. So you may have already heard about this game. You may have already played this game. Today we're going to play it together, but before playing it, we are going to have some country presentation hosted by our coaches. I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to start sharing the slides. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we will start at the beginning. Okay.
Wait, Eva, can you reload the presentation? I added something like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let me just then make this. Okay, I'm gonna reload it. No, it's okay, I guess. It was what you added, right? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so first we are gonna learn more about India, then we will have a small presentation about Germany, and we will finish with Peru, and then we will play to City Guesser, and depending on the time that is left, we will see how many rounds we will do. So yeah, before starting, could you all introduce yourself as you don't often come here in the meetings, so students may not be very familiar with you. Maybe we can start in the same order, so India, Germany, and Peru.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Ishika Reddy. I'm of Indian heritage. I was born and raised in the US, and I've moved back to India since. I'm a lead coach at X Culture. I've been here for maybe 5-6 semesters, and I absolutely love it. And I'm super excited to share a little bit of my knowledge and culture with you all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, hi. I'm Henrik. I was born in the Czech Republic, but I was raised in Germany and can only speak the German language. And I will present Germany. I'm a coach as well, and it's my second semester in X Culture. And me as well, I'm going to show you some interesting facts about Germany.
Thank you. And then we have Emily.
Hey guys, my name is Emily. I'm from Peru. I'm 15 years old and I'm right now being part of the coaching program. It's my first time and it's been really interesting. I'm really excited to be helping all of the students. And well, right now I will introduce you a bit about Peru and the amazing country it is.
Thank you all. Okay, I guess we can start.
All right, so me again. Hi, everyone. So India, you all might know a little bit about it, but I'll share a little bit more from my perspective at least. So incredible India. India is a country that has so much going on from north to south. There's, metropolitan cities with high rises. There's, deserts, beaches, temples, castles. There's a lot of history. There's a little bit of everything. So colloquially too, we refer to India as the melting pot of all cultures, as you'll see why. So general information, the capital of India is New Delhi, which is a little bit up north. We're divided into 28 states and 7 union territories. And we have over 1.4 billion citizens, which means that every 1 in 5 people around the globe is probably Indian. As I said before, it's a very diverse country. So you have the Himalayas in the north, which is one of the longest mountain ranges in the world. You have the Thar Desert in the west. You have the Bay of Bengal in the east, and you have endless forests in the south. And as you can see, there's a little city called Hyderabad that's in bold, and that's where I live. And some fun facts. India, a lot of people assume that Hindi is the national language of India, which is actually wrong because India doesn't have an official language. Because it's such a melting pot of cultures, there's no exact count for the number of languages there actually are, but it's estimated that there's at least 1,600 languages in the country, and only 22 languages are listed as official languages, and Hindi is only one of them. India is also Indian food is known as the oldest cuisine. And as I said, even though it varies a lot from north to south, west to east, it is the oldest continuously prepared cuisine in the known history of the world. And as we may or may not know, the Indus Valley civilization was also hosted in what we currently now know as India.
Could I just ask one thing? You said that there are like a lot of languages in India, but which one are you talking? Like, which one are you learning maybe?
Okay, so I'm from the south of India, and I'm from it used to be Andhra Pradesh, now it's 2 states, but oh yeah, I think it's 29 states now, so I'm sorry for that. But I speak a language called Telugu. That's my mother tongue. I don't speak it very well, but I understand it. Hindi is the language that's kind of common everywhere, like everyone speaks a little bit of Hindi, but India actually has, I think, the second most English speakers in the world. So English actually is quite useful in India because even if I travel to another state, I wouldn't be able to communicate in their language. And so English is kind of like the great equalizer, if you will, because everyone can speak at least a little bit of it. But I can speak 4 Indian languages, and some people can speak up to like 7 or 8. So yeah.
Wow. So when you go to a shop, like, the packagings, they are in Hindi or in English?
English.
Okay. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Thank you.
And then, so it depends also on the city, but for example, if there was a board in my city, it would have the English one in the largest letters, and then Telugu, and then Hindi.
Okay, interesting.
All right, and the arts. So India is very much known for its strong cultural history, and a big part of that is dance. There's 8 official classical dance forms, and for reference or for context, what you would consider as ballet, which is like a classical dance form, we have 8 of those. So the picture on the left side shows 8 separate forms. There's Kathak, which is about footwork. There's Kathakali, which is about role playing. It's got very extravagant costumes. Then you have Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi, which I'll talk a little bit more about. You have Odissi from West Bengal, which is a lot more folk. You have Mohiniyattam, also from Kerala, which is a coastal region. So it's in the south of India, and their dance is very, it's very traditional. And then you have Assam, and yeah, I think I covered all 8. So the picture on the right is actually me in 6 different outfits. But so I've been learning Kuchipudi, which is one of the 2 that I said I'd talk more about, since I was 3 years old. So I've been learning for 14 years now. And Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam are both dances that are very focused on footwork, expressions, storytelling, role playing. And yeah, so there's a saying that like, if you learn an Indian dance form, you can do any dance in the world, because it takes so many years and you learn everything. All right, and then this part's a little fun. The next slide. Fun wedding traditions. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Indian weddings are a very big deal. They're very extravagant. For example, for some of my cousins' weddings, they've had up to 20 events. So if you think your weddings are tiring, wait till you have to get dressed day in and day out. And there's numerous weddings going on at the same time. So each event has its own cultural significance. The one where everyone is in yellow is called, it's basically called whatever you call turmeric in your language. So we call it a paspu. In Hindi, they call it a haldi. And basically you rub turmeric paste on the bride and the groom, and it ends up kind of like a water fight where everyone's just throwing water on each other and on the bride and groom, and everyone wears yellow, and it basically symbolizes like preparing the bride and groom for marriage. and it's very auspicious and like it helps with like prosperity. Then you have the Mehndi ceremony. I put a picture of Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra, but the Mehndi is basically henna. And so everyone in the family, at least all the women, they all gather and get their henna done together. And the bride hides the groom's name in her henna. And so he has to find it somewhere in it. And so it's basically like a huge event, because when you have henna on your hands, you have to leave it on for like 4 to 5 hours. And so there has to be people around you to like feed you, give you water, etc. So it's always done in like very big settings. Then there's also a tradition where they take the bride and the groom's rings, at least in my culture, which is the picture on the right, which is a picture of my cousins. And so they take your rings and they throw them in a pot of water. And both the bride and the groom have to like fight in the pot to try and get the other person's ring. Like they have to get the rings out of the pot. And so they get 3 tries, and it's said that whoever like gets more tries, like whoever wins more, they control, like they make all the decisions in the marriage for the rest of their life. And then you also have a tradition where the bridesmaids try to steal the groom's shoes, and the groom has to like pay them to get his shoes back. So the groomsmen try to hide the shoe, and the bridesmaids are trying to steal the shoe. And it's like basically this huge like thing where everyone's so secretive and everyone's trying to find the shoes and whatnot. Yeah, so that's from my side. I hope you learned a little bit more about culture, more than just the country in itself. And yeah, I hope you had fun.
Thank you. That was very interesting. I again have a question.
Sure.
We often see that in Indian marriage there are elephants. Is it true? Like, is it common to have some elephants there?
Okay, so elephants, not as common, but we do have this ceremony called a barat. And it's basically like, so you have the wedding venue, right? And so for the groom to get to the venue, they put the groom on a horse, and then everyone else, like there's a walking like band, and then everyone dances around, and it takes like 2 to 3 hours for the groom to actually reach the venue, because it's like this huge dance party where they're on a horse. But you could also be on an elephant if you want to,
Okay.
but they're not like a significant part of the wedding. Some people also like in near the desert, they'll also ride in on a camel. So the animal doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're riding in on the animal.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you. Are there maybe any other questions from students? Seems like no. So I guess we can go to the next country. And thank you so much for this very interesting presentation.
So I will present Germany today. So if you can go to the next slide. So first, some like general facts. The capital of Germany, as some of you might know, is Berlin. The 82 million inhabitants are divided into 16 states. And the terrain, as well as in India, varies. So in the north, you have seas, so you have variety of beaches, different beaches. And in the south, you have woods as well as some mountains. Yeah, so I live in the city of Kassel, which is pretty much in the middle of Germany. And I'll just show you some things that I believe are cool in my city. So the first thing is the picture at the right. So the figure you can see from the back here is Hercules. You might know him from some mythical stuff. There's also a movie about him. So this whole statue was built 300 years ago. It's 11 meters tall, and it's made out of copper. So it's pretty stunning how it got there 300 years ago. And the other two things you can see on the left, the 2 old buildings, the 2 castles, they were both built about 400 years ago, and they were both heavily bombed during World War II, and they were both completely rebuilt, as well as the shop you can see in the middle of the top photo. So the city we live in was during World War II well known for producing tanks and like parts for like the warfare. So got heavily bombed. About 48% of the whole city was destroyed, like completely destroyed. Nothing was left. And so the whole city got kind of rebuilt. And the pharmacy you can see here, the black and white photo, it's the oldest pharmacy in all of Germany, and it pretty much survived 2 world wars, and it still exists today. And the photo of a bread there is just
kind of was kicked out of the meeting. Okay, maybe, okay, should we go to the next country and wait for him to come back? Or should
Yeah.
we wait?
Would. If he got kicked out, his Wi-Fi probably cut out, not just like disconnected. So I'd say let's.
Yeah. He said it was in a public Wi-Fi. So yeah, that may be why. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe we can do Emily's part first and then go back to this part of Germany. But then I'm gonna spoil the slides. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, perfect. Emily, you can go and I will explain it to Henrik.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm really excited that I'm about to present my country, my beautiful country. Peru is really interesting, so now let's get started. You can go to the next slide, please. Yes, well, no, the previous one.
The previous one. This is the previous one.
No. There's
this one.
Yes, endless
Okay,
landscapes.
perfect. Sorry.
Okay. Well, endless landscapes. If there's one thing I can tell you about Peru, is that nothing about it is ordinary. Every corner of this beautiful country is filled with rich culture, intriguing history, and natural splendor. The country is divided into 3 regions, which are coast, highlands, and the jungle. The 3 allow you to appreciate contrasting landscapes as well as an assortment of ethnic communities. Here's a sample of the best. At the coast, you may find Paracas. There, from visiting Virgin Islands with rich fauna to gliding through golden dunes on a sandboard. There is truly no limit to what you can do in Paracas. Then at Lima, the city of kings, which is the capital of Peru and also where I live. Attractions range from historical, architectural to archaeological, gastronomical, and artistic. And finally, it's Piura, where summer never ends. At the jungle, you may find Chachapoyas, which literal translation from Quechua is cloud forest, referring to the cloud-covered tropical forest that characterize the city. Then it's Iquitos. Without a doubt, Iquitos is the best prelude to the Amazon rainforest and its wonders. Finally, at the highlands, you won't miss out Machu Picchu, one of the 7 wonders of the New World, situated on the outskirts of Cusco. Machu Picchu is an Incan citadel set high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. This place is known for these still visible ruins, as well as the outstanding landscapes of the highland jungle border. But you can't leave out Puno, a city in the south of Peru, located on the shores of Lago Titicaca. The city is also considered Peru's folklorical capital. And finally, there's Junín, where art becomes landscape.
Just a question, where you live, what are the usual landscape that you get the chance to see?
Yes, well, since I'm really near to the coast and everything, you're more prone to see like the beach, the sunset, also more like a city view.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Now, the next ones will be about world's top gastronomy. The ancient house of the Inca Empire is a multicultural country that has earned a solid culinary reputation for several years. And thanks to a privileged geographical location, which causes an awesome microclimate diversity and amazing ingredients, you can find a wide variety of tasty dishes that are beginning to conquer the world. Therefore, if you travel through Peru, you will be able to experience the great dish diversity of different nature regions, added to the cultural influence of various ethnic groups that came to the country in past years, such as Japanese, Chinese, Italian, or even African. And also with such a variety of fruits coming from its high Andean valleys and its Amazon area, it would not be unusual to see incredible juices and other alcoholic drinks. Among Peru's main liquors, we can find pisco, which is a national point of pride, and a well-known soda is Inca Kola. Passing on to Peruvian festivities, Peru festivals are colorful displays of the country's history, culture, and traditions. From festivities with origins stretching back thousands of years to Catholic celebrations introduced by Spanish colonists. Peru's festivals have many diverse influences, but they all have one thing in common. Each one brings with exultant dancing, singing, and people. The most famous one is Inti Raymi, the most important date in Cusco calendar, honoring Inti Raymi, which is the Sun King, and Pachamama, which is the Earth Mother. Now we're entering Semana Santa, and which translates to Holy Week. It's a festival that combines elements of Catholic religious rites with customs unique of the Andes.
Okay, I have a question for you. What is your favorite Peruvian, I don't know if it's the right word, dish? Like typical dish from your country.
You see, the most famous one and the one that people told you, you can't leave Peru without eating ceviche, which is like a raw fish based fish is the main one that it's in the picture, but I'm not really a fish person. Yes, that's ceviche.
Okay.
But I'm more of a meat person. So my favorite one is lomo saltado, which you will see and in the two next slides. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And now to finish, I will talk about how Peru is a mega diverse country. Peru encompasses much more. In addition to having the most famous ruins on the planet located in Cusco and its avant-garde dishes, it is also notable for its incredible biodiversity. In fact, it is one of the mega diverse countries in the world. Peru is home to 70% of the biodiversity of fauna and flora on the planet. In the pictures, you can see the first one is an Andean cock of the rock. The next one is an Andean condor. Then it's also the Epsteco bird. In the coast, you may see some whales and also Humboldt penguins. At the jungle, you may see pink dolphins, crocodile from Tumbes, and there's also jaguars and sloths. The climate also ranges from arid and temperatures on the coast, rainy and cold in mountains or highlands, and in the jungle it's really rainy but really warm also.
Have you already seen like all these animals in real life?
Most of them I haven't seen. For example, the pink dolphin, and I really need to do it like really soon, because even though we have like a lot of biodiversity and it's something that we're really proud of it, sadly they still face illegal poaching, and massive extinction is occurring.
Yeah, that's sad to hear.
Yes, but there's a lot of places here that contribute to their conservation, which is really great.
Okay, thank you for answering my question.
Yes, and now if you happen to be a photo lover, I've made a photo gallery of pictures I've taken during my life. The first one is Machu Picchu, the time I went in 2019. There's also Sal de Maras. There's two dishes. The first one is a lamb leg with ajiaco, And the second one is my favorite one is lomo saltado. It's delicious. And well, the other landscapes are from Cusco and at the jungle in Tarapoto. I hope you can come anytime here to Peru, visit us. You will be enchanted. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily. It was very interesting. I learned quite a lot of new things about Peru. So thank you so much for this presentation. And I see that Enrique is back, so I propose that we can go back to I think we were to the gallery. Okay. We were here, and you were about to say something about the bread, but then you just got off.
Yeah. First of all, I apologize for that. I'm at a public place right now, and the Wi-Fi isn't that good, to be honest.
No worries.
So just for the bread, I thought it would be funny because there are around. Wait, just give me a second. I'm on public place right now. I'll need a second.
Okay, we'll wait a second. Maybe you have some questions for Emily, and Ishika seems to that she is not here, but if you have some question for Emily about Peru or anything else, you can ask them. Okay, Enrique's back, but you can keep your question in mind and we will go through them after this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm at a pretty weird room right here, and it seems like I'm not supposed to be
No
here, but that's
problem.
okay. Yeah. All right. So there are basically just about 3,000 different types of bread in Germany. So Germans really care about their bread, and Germany is the country with the most varieties of bread. Go to the next slide.
Yeah, I just have a question. It's very random, but what is the green light here?
Oh yeah, so it's a laser, and you see this and you see this picture on the right there, the Hercules, and the
Yeah.
laser actually points from down there, down from the city, actually to the Hercules.
Oh,
So laser go all the way up. And due to the fact that we had this energy crisis, the laser was shut down for a couple of months, but now it's on again.
okay. Okay, interesting.
All right, now just some fun facts. So the first is the Oktoberfest. Some of you might know it, especially people from Europe. So it was originally founded in 1810, just to celebrate the marriage of a crown prince and his princess. And since then, it has been celebrated every year, even during war years. And each year, or in the past years, it attracts about 6 million visitors each year. And during these 16 days of the festival, these 6 million visitors consume about 7 million liters of beer each year. So that's quite a lot, to be honest. And the second fun fact is that there's no speed limit on the German Autobahn, the German highway system. So you can pretty much drive as fast as you want to. And the fun fact actually is that the speed record on the Autobahn hasn't been broken since 1938. So it's still that same record of about 450 kilometers per hour.
That's pretty dangerous, to be honest. But thank you so much for your presentation. It was very interesting. I think that before going to the next activity, if you have some question, it's the moment. Don't hesitate to raise your hand or turn on your microphone. And we are gonna go back to. Okay, it seems like there is no question, so I guess we can move to the activity. Okay, so we are not really going to play to GeoGuessr, but rather to CityGuessr. It's quite the same, but it's just that it allows you to do to play it together. So that's why we are using it. So okay. So I'm gonna create a link. How many minutes do we have? Okay, we have. Okay, we're gonna play for 20 minutes. Yeah, for 20 minutes. And I will create a link, share it on the chat, and then you can join it. You just have to put your name, and if you can also put your the flag from your country beside it. So if we get in a country where you are living, we can ask you some questions about it. And then you just need to click on join the game. And once the game will start, you will have a sort of camera showing a country and you will have to guess where you are. So how do you guess? Basically, when you think that you have found where the location is, you just need to click on this small thing here, which is start guessing, and then there will be a map that will appear on the screen, and you can, with your finger, select where you think the video is. It seems a bit abstract like this, but you will see that it's very clear. I'm just gonna create the link then. Okay. Maybe let's do 7 or 6 rounds. Luisa, I need your experience here. If each of them is 3 minutes. I
You
guess-
can stop during the game, right? Then I would say more, because otherwise you have to start up a new game again.
But then there is like the ranking at the end, so you can see
Okay.
who won.
I
So-
think 7 will work.
Okay, so and you just need to write your name like I did here. And I'm gonna start sharing the link in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So here is the link. If you are facing some issues while trying to join, just tell us in the chat or turn on your mic. And if you just can't, you don't have the possibility to join it, you can put your answers in the chat as well. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for everyone to join. Okay, so I think there is only Luisa and Emily were not there. Are you joining or not? It's okay if you don't. Just so I know if I need to wait for you. Oh, okay, no, Luisa is here.
No, I can join.
Yeah, otherwise we can do it like just like this. You don't need to join if you can.
No, I will.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I think there is everyone. We can start. Okay, there may be a very lousy music when we will start, but there is a way to turn it off. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you have here a place in the words. Oh, yeah, okay. Or just the name of the country will pass here. But okay, let's do as if we didn't see anything. There will just be a camera moving like this and showing you a bit of the country, and then you have to guess where it is. Okay, we can see that there is someone who already voted. Okay, I'm gonna first. Oh no, please don't lag, please. Okay, perfect. I kind of saw the destination, so that would be a bit cheating if I try to guess. But we'll wait for everyone to guess. Okay. The closer is Yaroslav so far. Oh no,
Yeah,
anyway.
don't wait for me to answer because it's not loading. It says so. I will just
Oh.
look at the screen. But
Then you know what? Tell me where you think it is, and I'm gonna put it here.
yeah, but now we're testing my geography. I don't know. I was looking at my screen. Grenfell.
Just tell me a country or where I should put, like tell me to the right or to the left. Um,
Based on like the shops, like it could be somewhere in Europe or in,
I think it's too modern for Europe.
yeah, I think it's the US or Canada. Because if I look at like Claire's and I see Nordstrom and stuff, I think that's our shops there.
That's right. Okay, we have 40 seconds left to guess. Where do you think it is?
You can put it in the US.
Okay, like anywhere in the US?
Okay, let's go for Seattle then.
For what?
Seattle.
I don't know what it is. Wait, okay, let's take New York and tell me where it is compared to New York.
Put it in New York then.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so I know it was the closer, definitely. It was okay, I think the destination was Vancouver, so it's Canada.
Oh, Vancouver.
Yeah. We're actually the last one. Okay, let's go next. Okay, different landscape. I honestly have no idea. Okay, does someone want to share like some clues that he or she found in the video?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, wait. I found the Greek flag.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yes, so I know it's there.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, wow, okay. But honestly, okay, I don't know why it doesn't feel like Greek letters, but maybe it's just because I have the ancient Greek letters in mind. But that may be it, yeah. I'm gonna wait for the others to vote because I think that when I do it, the game stops. That may be it. There's a bit of English as well. Okay, people are pretty far, but then yeah, Enrique, you are really far of this one. Okay, Luisa, where do you think it is?
Maybe Istanbul?
Yeah, maybe. I actually don't have I haven't seen many pictures of this city. That may be it. I'm just waiting for you, Emily, to vote, and then I will vote. So we can see what was the answer. Okay. I'm trying Istanbul, right? Okay, it's here. Let's guess. Wait. Oh, I think we were the closer to this one. Okay, what was the real city? Oh no, where is it? Oh, it was actually Israel, close to Jerusalem. Okay.
Oh, it was not a Greek flag. It was the Israeli flag. I was confused.
Oh.
I first thought it was Israeli, and then Emily said it was Greek, and I was
OMG.
confused.
I'm a bad.
No problem. It happens. I'm so bad with recognizing flag as well. And okay, Edwin, you went quite far, to be honest. Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, I think, yeah. I was about to say Paris, but then no, this is not Paris. And this is dark, so I don't think we will have a lot of clues here. But let's see. You know where it is? Okay, yeah, I know where it is. I almost know where it is. I would say Shanghai, but then I don't know.
Yeah, I think because I was thrown off by like the Eiffel Tower, but it's not Paris. You
Yeah, this
can
is not.
clearly see that. Then I thought I think Las Vegas has an Eiffel Tower, but I saw street signs
Mhm.
that indicated it not. So I think Shanghai is a good guess.
I had the same reasoning. But maybe it's not in China. We don't see that people are also easy to. Okay, someone tried. Emily, you are so close. Oh my God.
I'm just a bit far.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. Okay. Luisa, shall we try Shanghai? If I find, okay, it's here. I'm trying it.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
I actually thought it was in Las Vegas, the mini Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I thought the same at first, but then no, actually the form of it was not really like the Eiffel Tower, I think, but it seems similar. But then it was in Japan. Oh wow. No, it was not in Japan. Wait, where was it? I can't see where it is. Emily, where did you
Tokyo.
put your
Yes,
guess?
Japan.
Okay.
Tokyo.
Oh, did you know it was Japan? Emily?
Oh, how did I know?
Yeah.
I saw some videos about this
Oh,
construction. Yes.
okay, that
So-
makes sense. You were really close. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh no, I don't want this. Okay, that's very different. Emily, I think you were made for this game.
That was easy.
Honestly, I don't know where it could be. I mean, it could be in South America, or then it could be like in Portugal or Spanish, Spain. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking Southern Europe.
But then rather Portugal or Spain. This is confusing. I really don't know where to put the guess.
I see a flag, but I cannot identify it. But maybe it's an embassy and then it doesn't say anything.
Oh wait, I think I missed it. But I read Cena. I think Cena is like the meal of the evening, something like that. Like the diner. Okay, we're at the last one, Luisa. Where should we put the guess? I'll let you choose.
You can also pick Spain or Portugal.
Okay, wait. No, nothing. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna put it here so it's at the same distance. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think we were close actually. Okay, oh, wait. What was the actual guess? Emily, where did you put your guess?
It was Argentina. It was specifically a city which is called Cordoba, and I saw the bus, and that's why I knew.
Oh my God, okay. Have you ever been there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was a smart move. Okay, let's go to the next one. Interesting. At least we know it's in Europe. Or it seems.
Not Europe, European Union. That narrows it
Yeah.
down a bit.
Yeah, but then, okay, yeah, it depends when it was filmed. Mm. Maybe Italy? This? I don't know. I need more clues. I have no idea actually.
So I somehow got kicked out of the game, but I think it's somewhere in Greek. So
In
just
Greek?
the
Oh,
letters,
cool.
and it says on the one shop it said Cyprus, which is a city in or near Greek.
Okay,
So I
yeah,
believe it's somewhere near Greek.
that's good to know. I think we will go with this when everyone will have guessed because I really don't see where it could be. Oh, Maxim is very, very close. Why am I okay? I don't know if you do you hear this song, the noise?
No?
Okay, then it's only on my computer.
Yeah, but if it's Greece, it could also just be Cyprus, which is also an
Yeah.
EU country.
Yeah. Mm, that's hard. That's hard to say. Mm, we'll put it be in between Greece and Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Okay, sorry, Cyprus. Yeah, but look at the letters there. They seems to be quite Greek.
Yeah.
That's possible.
But I believe there's also a Greek part on Cyprus.
Yeah. Oh, we have 6 seconds left. Okay, let's.
That
Oh my god, no, I'm panicking.
didn't narrow down the choice, Henrik. That made it harder.
Oh, but you were right. It
Cyprus.
was in Cyprus,
Yeah.
but we didn't have the time to put it.
You can say the Bank of Cyprus right now. Well, not now.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry, it's the problem with
Yeah,
this
like
game is
half a
that it's
minute
slow.
ago, there was a Bank of Cyprus on the footage.
Oh, okay, then that would have made sense to see it before. Okay, let's go to the next one. Big buildings, yeah, very big. I feel like it may be in Asia. Does anyone has any idea of where it could be? Yeah, I think it's in Asia with the symbols that were there. But then in which country? That's the question.
I thought it was Netherlands because of the flowers, but yeah, there was a sign with Asian letters.
The Netherlands is not this clean and well maintained.
I mean, when you compare it to Belgium, it is very clean. Very, very clean.
You have not been to Amsterdam, then, Eva.
Okay, yeah, except for Amsterdam. Oh, I think we actually have the answer. But okay, we have 50 seconds left. Where do you think it is, Lisa?
Well, Seoul,
Yeah, I think that's
because I saw the name Seoul. So
that's about evident. Um, where is it? Okay, it's here. I'm gonna wait for the other to vote because if I don't, then if I do, then it will close. But I will prepare it already.
oh, it's almost 4, so it's
Yeah.
almost the end of the hour.
Okay, perfect. Oh my. Okay. Okay, I think we were the. Oh no, who was here? I think Maxim was closer than us on this one, and Colin was pretty close as well. Okay, I don't know if it was okay. The next one is the last one, and then we will have the final results. Doesn't seem like Europe, but then I may be mistaken. I think it's somewhere maybe like Manhattan, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely somewhere in the US, but I think
Seems
I don't think it's New York. It's not big enough to be New York.
no.
Perhaps LA or Chicago, something like that.
okay, yeah, that may be it. That's true. Um, let's see if we can get some more clues. But it's clean. So
I know it. Didn't you guys see the sign?
no.
It's
That's why I didn't
Chicago.
understand. Okay.
It's Chicago because it says find your Chicago summer, so it must be Chicago.
Okay, well, we're gonna try this one then. I will wait for Maxim and Colin. Colin, sorry, right?
Yeah, I think a couple of people are almost leaving the meeting, so
Yeah, and after that we will just have the results. I think I don't know where. Okay, it's here. Okay. There is 30 seconds left. Oh, well, congratulations to Maxim. You were really close to several destinations. So, okay.
Thanks.
I will ask Rafael to do like a screenshot or something of this. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining the meeting, listening to our coaches and playing to the game. Before closing the room, do you maybe have some questions for regarding your works, your teams, your coaches, anything? If not, I think we can close the room and then we will see you next week. And I think that next week, section 3 is due. And then don't forget to complete your peer evaluations as well. And I hope I'm not missing anything.
Oh, I have a question. So
Yeah.
me and my team are kind of late with the section 2. So we have section 1 like almost done, but we didn't even start on section 2 yet. So should we like make at least something on section 2, or we can just say the current report and like you need to know that we're making progress, right?
Yeah, so basically we ask you to send your report so we know that there are things going on, that you're working on everything. But then, okay, could I just know why you didn't start section 2? Just maybe give me
We
some
were
advice.
1 week late with choosing a company,
Oh.
so that is the reason. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. It's not a big problem if you have some content for section 2. You can like gather them on the document and then send it, and you can mention on your peer evaluation that you haven't had the occasion to work that much on section 2. What I really recommend you for this week is to really start organizing section 2 as well as section 3. So here we'll need to work on both of these sections. And if you have any questions or doubts, or you want feedback on your work, don't hesitate to ask your coaches. They are there for you, and their feedback can really help you to improve your reports.
Yeah, actually, we have our coach in our WhatsApp group, so she often gives like feedback on our work.
Okay, that's very good to hear. So yeah, it's not a big of a problem. Just take into consideration that for next week, it would be great if you could like have mainly done both of these sections. So after you are just working on the small details and you don't have to rush everything.
Okay, we'll try to like speed run the drafts of the second and third section.
No problem.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Do you have maybe other questions? I'm gonna say Maxim then. Okay, if not, I think we can close the room. Thank you for joining, and see you next week then.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Have a nice day too.